TV. Dominic joins us from Newsmax, New York. So Dominic, it looks like Time Magazine is working overtime to make Person of the Year not an honor, but a backhanded compliment for the president-elect. Your take on it?
You know, JD, I couldn't agree with you more in terms of compliment the president-elect and then let's slap him and make it a backhand comment. If there ever was a person that personified such an honor as someone who covered this campaign, as someone who watched up close, as someone who has known the president-elect for more than a decade on a personal level. JD, if there ever was a person that again personifies this type of honor, it is President-elect Donald Trump. He proved the so-called experts on the left when it comes to the media, completely wrong. He defied all odds. He took his message directly to the American people. He beat two political parties. This man has always, I am telling you as an objective journalist, this man has always been a winner. And I think that's what the American people saw, and I think that's why Time Magazine bestowed this honor upon him. But JD, as far as all of this garbage about divided, that's just a cheap shot to please editors that are not happy with the fact in-house at Time Magazine that went with the president-elect as their Person of the Year.
Well, sadly, as you know, Dominic, they have a lot of company in the television studios and the editorial boardrooms of so many publications and communications entities. To wit, earlier today on NBC's Today Show, Matt Lauer honed in on that. Gee, Mr. Trump, they're calling you president of the divided states of America. Here's how the president-elect responded.
Well, it's a great honor. It means a lot, especially me growing up reading Time Magazine, and it's a very important magazine. When you say divided states of America, I didn't divide them. They're divided now. I mean, there's a lot of division, and we're going to put it back together.
So there is Trump with a message of inclusion, pointing out he wasn't the guy who divided the country. I'm interested, Dominic, your take on this, because I think back to that night in 2008 when Barack Hussein Obama was elected President of the United States, and one of the ABC reporters who was African-American had tears streaming down his cheeks. Understandably, I think, in terms of the magnitude of the achievement. But it seems that despite that initial promise and that campaign of hope, the man who was supposed to be our first post-racial president in many ways became our most racial president. I'm interested in your assessment of Mr. Obama, and then is Donald Trump the president who can close the divide among Americans, Dominic?
JD, number one, it's inappropriate. We're journalists first. It's not African American, it's not Latino, it's not white, it's not Asian American. We're journalists first to tell the truth to the American people. So I find that on a personal level inappropriate. I'm aware of that situation where the African-American journalist teared up at the election of Mr. Obama. There is no denying the racial tensions, JD, that exist in our country today. Did Donald Trump say some things that necessarily I don't like the way he said it? Yes, JD. But did he tell the truth? Yes, JD. And the American people backed him. Now, I'll talk about Mr. Obama in 1 second. Let me just tell you, and I'm so glad you asked this question, about the Donald Trump that I know. Before, and in full disclosure, before people say, oh, well, Dominic is saying nice things about Trump because Trump put Dominic on page 1 of his book. He did. And Trump had a lot of nice things to say about me. But I am speaking objectively as a journalist, the man that I've known, as I said, JD, for a very long time. It is ridiculous to say that the president-elect is a racist. I am telling you what I know. He has more African-American friends that he doesn't talk about publicly than most people I know. I am telling you what I know to be a fact. I have been in the room, JD, when some of the rappers have called him. I don't know if this is too strong a word, but in the past they have had a great give and take relationship with Mr. Trump. Do you know how many millions Donald Trump in the business community has made for African Americans? But he doesn't talk about that. Well, a personal story, and I don't mean to personalize this, but JD, when my daughter was in college up at Syracuse University, this points to the character of Donald Trump. he would call her every couple of months and just check up on her as a nervous incoming student at Syracuse. Does that sound like somebody that's a racist? I am telling you, JD, the media needs to get over it. I am telling my fellow colleagues of the Fourth Estate, you can complain, you can whine. He has redefined conventional wisdom. He has been elected. He has found a way to go around you via Twitter and not have his message filtered by a press corps that is not very friendly to him. It is simply the truth, JD. And if I thought different, I would tell you that right now. To say that Donald Trump is a racist is absolutely ridiculous.